Awesome.
Yay, Rach. 1, 2, 3.
My name is Angie, and I've been building my business for 11 years. And this last month, I actually was very faithful about doing paydays, and so I paid myself 2 times. So
Okay, will you like tell us what amount you did?
yes, but I was trying to think of what it was, and I can't remember.
I feel like from
last time I texted you, it was $300, but I used $100 for the new product line, so about $200. And the time before that, I want to say, I can't remember, was it 3 or 4 or something?
I feel like it was
6.
Yeah.
That was 6? Was it 6? Okay.
It was like 6 something.
Okay.
I know. We know your paycheck.
It's written down. I still remember.
That is something.
Yeah. So like $800 in the last month. So yay.
You go, girl. So what did you do? You even remember what you used your money on? You put some money?
I put some money on bills, and then what else did I do? I put some aside to save for a computer, because I'm gonna get a computer. And no, I don't remember anything.
Okay, that's awesome. Yay! 1, 2, 3.
My name is Sarah. It's been okay now since August, so a couple months. And this last month, I've just really been focusing on putting my fears aside and learning from all the girls that I've been watching, and reaching out to people and not being afraid of failing, like them saying no, which I'm getting a lot of, but just reaching out and making those phone, finding alternate ways to reach out to people instead of just messaging, calling people, picking up the phone actually, and calling, which is kind of gone by the wayside a lot for a lot of people, but trying it and it's working, so.
Awesome. Yay, great. 1, 2, 3. Miss Liz.
I'm Liz. I've been in Mary Kay, and last month I started doing Skype facials thanks to Kayla's encouragement, and that's been going well. So that's fun. Something different,
Yes.
It really does take a lot less time, so that's nice.
I don't know.
There you go.
Want to go?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
My name is Shelby. I've been in the business almost 8 months, 7 or 8. And I would say most exciting, it was a little while ago, but I had 2 new team members in like 1 week.
That's
Wow. So kind of noticing on that.
You go, girl. Awesome. Welcome. 1, 2, 3.
My name is Sarah. I'm new. I started opening my business like 2-3 weeks ago, and it's going great so far. I'm just having fun with it, and
You sold your first Repair Line.
yeah, I sold my first Repair Line.
Good job.
And yeah, all my family's I'm still with the family mode right now. And they're absolutely loving everything, reordering,
Ordering in 2 weeks.
setting up like I
Love
want
it.
this, once my line runs out, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's going good.
Awesome. Yay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm Kayla, and I've been building my business for like a year and a couple months or so. And some exciting things. What happened in past month? I guess I got a few new team members, so that was good. And my Aunt Norma, who's like 80-something years old, she is interested in selling Mary Kay. My Aunt Norma, who, if this is a girl, will be named after.
Yes, I was going to say. Yes.
Yeah, and so that's kind of fun. I don't know if she's like really going to do it, but we talked a bunch about it yesterday. When
Aww.
so, yeah, so that would be really sweet. Yeah. Great Aunt Norma. She's not even like my first aunt. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Melts my heart.
She'll be a car driver. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Aw.
So-
1, 2, 3. I love that. Jordan.
8 months or so.
Yeah.
It was exciting. I just graduated college, so I've been putting on the back burner, but now I'm like super free, and so I just kind of stepped out of my comfort zone. I'm really excited to kind of get back into business. So, yeah.
Yay. Love it. 1, 2, 3. And hello, Marissa.
Hi, I'm Marissa, holder of the computer. I'm not gonna put it on me though, because it's weird. Let me think. I set up my first party for after I moved. So I'll have a party as soon as I get down there, pretty much. So I'm excited. And it's a bunch of ladies, because I'm almost 30. I mean, is that technical? Like you say ladies instead of girls? I don't know.
What am I then, a woman?
I don't know. Some of my friends that I used to, hang out with were like, oh, you're moving back down here. Well, good, because, we used to wear Mary Kay, but we haven't bought it in years, and, maybe we can get together. And I'm like, oh, really? You don't say. Let's set up a date.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I'm excited about that. I plan to hit the ground running down there so I don't trick myself into a lull and miss Christmas presents, hopefully. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I've got a little anxiety going on, but good.
We are going to miss you like crazy.
Yeah.
She moves November 6th.
Yep.
But that's so exciting for you, your family. So we get you one more time, right?
Yes, I will be here next month, and my mom will be with me. I'm really excited.
Awesome. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Jess, hi.
Hi.
Oh, yours beautiful. Oh my gosh. Are you wearing exotic mango?
Yep.
Oh, hang on.
I was asking, she never knows.
I feel like
Oh, answer that again, Jess. I turned you all the way down on accident.
Yes, I am.
it's beautiful on you.
Thanks. What are we sharing?
We are sharing our names and something exciting that's happened to you since we've last gathered in September.
Okay. My name is Jessie. And something exciting that's happened to me is I've just really started kind of embracing talking to people that I don't know as well. And so I am like starting to book a ton of facials with my Bible study. So I have like 3 of those in the next week or 2. And I'm really excited to facial those women and kind of finally kind of getting to build my base here in Michigan. So I'm excited about that.
Awesome. Is she not so adorable? Oh my gosh. Yay, Jess. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Good job. And my name is Marnie. And in the last month, I've definitely gone into maintenance mode. But just a fun story for you guys. I literally, like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before my baby was born, I was taking a Mary Kay order for over $100 and asking my mom to fill it for me.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm like making money while I was pushing the baby out. And Brian was like, Marnie, I feel like you should not be texting because that epidural, I think, has made you loopy. And I was like, oh my God, I think I know what I'm doing right now. So that was really, really, really fun and exciting. And I just want to thank you all because truly, like, one of the biggest blessings about this business is just like the sisterhood. And you guys are all totally there for me and like supporting me like through this transition. So thank you so much. And I just like look around and like, obviously I like received a lot of texts from you and like visits from you guys. And Angie, she was by my family's side since we've last gathered, and my parents put their dog down.
Aww.
Isn't that so special? She was like right there, like giving my parents hugs. And Michaela's mom is a nurse at Bellin, and I got to like hang out with Michaela's mom like the day after my baby's born, and that was so special too. So I just love it that we get to be like sisters too. So anyway, tonight what we're gonna do is kind of different than anything we've ever done at like a Celebrate and Connect event. We're gonna do a booking blitz. So that might make some of us a little bit stretched outside of our comfort zones, but I promise we'll totally like prepare each other before we like start booking. Okay? So I feel like if you're here, no matter what you have going on in your life, and I know some of us said like not much has happened since we've last gathered, I feel like if you're here, that means that like you do want Mary Kay to be a part of your life. You maybe don't want it to be like the biggest part of your life, but you want it to be a part of your life. So as we like think about booking, just know that I'm not asking you to like book 15 appointments in the next month. Maybe you might just say, okay, I'm gonna book like 1 a week for the next like 2 months or whatever. So So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna partner up. So I want everyone to like find somebody that they don't know very well and go sit by them. Okay? Can we do that? Okay. Yay, find a buddy that you don't know very well.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good.
Do you have somebody?
Yes.
There are fun
Let's
prizes
go see.
involved, I promise. Okay. There are super duper duper fun prizes.
I don't know.
I'm gonna carry this computer around.
Okay.
So
You
like,
and Jess could be buds.
yeah, yeah.
You and Jess want
Jess, you can teach me your ways.
Oh goodness.
moving and she
Yeah. It's gonna get loud in here though.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have even numbers? Or do you need to disagree? Or
Yeah.
I can teach you.
Yeah.
You two already got that from. Yeah. Love it. Did you get highlights? Yes. I like them. Really good. Okay. You guys, this works perfect. Okay. You need a pen?
Yeah, do you have an extra here? Thank you. Oh, she let me borrow one. Here you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, booking. All right. So we're going to take like 10, 15 minutes. And for those of you that came to my house, when did we do that booking night? Maybe 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of this might seem a little bit repetitive, but hopefully it'll be like kind of like a refresher. So anytime you get to a place in your business where you feel like stuck, or you feel frustrated, or you feel like maybe you've intentionally put your business on hold and you're ready to just recommit, you'll want to go through like this exercise that we're going to do tonight, right here, right now. So even for me, 10 years, like almost 10 years in the business, I still have to do what we're going to do tonight. So it's an exercise you'll want to like fall in love with doing and be able to like get in the right mindset in doing, because it's always going to be a part of being a successful Mary Kay independent beauty consultant, like every week, part of her life. So when it comes to booking, you want to think about the reasons why somebody will book with you. So can anybody share one reason why somebody would book with us? To help us out. Yes. So women will book with us because A, they want to help us. Why else might people book with us?
Because they need products.
Yes, because they need product, or because they have to kind of stem off of that, or because they have like a genuine interest in learning about skincare or makeup. Okay, so they want to help us because they actually want products. They have an interest in learning about skincare and makeup. Why else?
They like you.
Because they like you. Yes. And then there's one more, like big one.
Giving something away for free and they want that.
Yes, because they want like free products. So when we're thinking about like coming up with like a script of hello. Oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have another gorgeous new consultant here. This is Miss Stephanie. And she's been with us for not even a week.
Yep.
You did get your starter kit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, fun. And well, welcome. Oh my gosh. We did some intros, but yes, I'm already. Wow. So we are just starting a fun little like exercise where we're talking about like booking appointments. So that's kind of, yes. And Liz will kind of fill you in on what we've talked about already. Okay. So last reason why somebody will book with you is, like Angie said, because they want free stuff. So when you're thinking about coming up with like a script to get people to book, you want to think about like hitting each of those points in the script so that like no matter what their reason is, you've like hit on it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the first thing that I always do, like when I'm like doing this exercise is I like, I update my diamond list. So go to your diamond list if you have it with you. If you don't have it with you, let's start a new one. And basically for new consultants, a diamond list is just a contact list. That's what I call it. I call it a diamond list because that makes me like excited to work with it and work off of it. And it's a list of people that come to your mind that you would love to facial. And if you're seasoned, you might have separate diamond lists. Like I always have a new facial diamond list. I have a Stop and Shop diamond list. I have a diamond list of women that I would love to share with. And then you could even have like a color consultation diamond list. So if you're seasoned, you might want to think about like separate diamond lists. If you're brand new, just one diamond list is great. So I always make sure I'm in like a great mindset when I do this exercise, because especially like if you're coming off of being like in a rut, or you're coming off of like a span of no's or a span of people not responding, if you're not in like a great place mentally, then it's probably not going to go so well. So when I sit down and kind of come up with like a list of people, I don't think like, oh my gosh, I've like facialed everybody I know, or I don't think, there's nobody else that I can think of. I like ask myself like positive questions, like who else is out there that whose life I could bless through this business? Or I might say, well, why don't you guys share? Like what kind of positive things do you ask yourself when you're doing this list? Yes.
Who do I want to get to know?
Who do I want to get to know? Love it. So whose life could I bless through this business? Who do I want to get to know? Yes.
Who do you want to reconnect?
Who would I love to reconnect with? Love that, Michaela. Yes. What else?
Whose dreams are tied to my dreams?
Wow, that's so
That's
deep.
not mine. That's
That's
not
really
mine. That's
Whose dreams are tied to my dreams or my success?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Miss Heidi, I
Yeah,
would be so proud of you.
yeah, that's not mine.
Anybody else want to share? Catherine, do you have any other ones? You're like a diamond list pro. I feel like for you, who have I ran into in the last week?
Yeah, well, I can just share something that what has helped my success is I do these booking blitzes once a week.
Awesome.
So I've learned to take office time, like separate in my calendar, 2 hours on it's, for example, it's every Wednesday from 3 to 5-ish is my office time. Otherwise, like, it's too busy. So I sit myself down in my office. I have a ever revolving diamond list, sharing list. Everything that you said is what I have. And I literally sit my butt down and contact people because, you know, you could be at work thinking about this person, but you never contact them, and they, you know, life goes by and then somebody else gets them. So
Yeah.
I think it's really important to just take time to do this. You will have consistent sales.
Yeah, that's awesome. So every Wednesday is when you do this.
I'm sorry?
Every Wednesday is when you do this?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, and that just started recently. Like putting the time down on my calendar.
Yeah.
Obviously my life is about to change real drastically soon, so I need to have a little more structure than what I've had in the past. So I really recommend that.
That's awesome. Does anybody else want to share, like, does anybody else kind of do this like weekly, or how you do this weekly?
Yep, Saturday, just text 15 people.
That's awesome. Love it. You do weekly too?
I try to do like a chunk every day, like a little piece, so that if I, you know, like if that chunk, the big chunk, the 2 hours falls apart, then I start to panic. So if I lose a little bit in the day, then if I'm trying to do a little bit every day, I don't feel so far behind. But I would rather just do the big chunk, so you get all amped up and you just bang it out because your energy's higher. I think that's where I struggle a little bit with the daily. But
Awesome. Anybody else want to share? Can you do this?
Wednesday mornings for me.
Wednesday morning?
Yep.
Awesome. And when do you do it?
I'm not faithful about it, so when I can fit it in, but I need something more structured.
Okay.
I do it when I get in the mode. Like when I was like last week, it's like I was having They've been having okay weeks, except last week. But so I went through and I started printing off documents that you had on file, like the high fives. It's like,
Yeah.
even though I had them, I just never printed them off. So I started printing them off, and then I started going through every order that I had this whole year, just because I had time to lose. So I went through and I started doing check marks by everybody's name, and I'd write down each person's name. So when they got to 5, I text them and tell them I started this new system, and this is what I did, and they're eligible for $35 on their
Awesome.
next appointment if they want, or their next purchase. And I got one appointment and a lot of awesome. So
Yay.
so I kind of started just trying to follow the books more than what I was, just because I was taking things for granted. And you can't. I mean, you just can't. And then think, well, I'll start this next time. And then it's like, well, half the people have it, half the people don't. They talk. You can't do that. So,
That's so true, and your customers do talk.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. They do.
So like, Ange, I'm not faithful to it, but, it's like, if I get more in a system of things, it's like, then once I get caught up in everything, then I can keep a system going. But just getting to that point where you're just caught up.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I love what you mentioned about, like, when you're in a lull, like, this is what you want to do. You don't want to, like, stay in a pity party, because, like, a pity party is, like, not gonna, like, take you anywhere. You want to, like, turn that negative energy into, like, positive, proactive energy. And I genuinely mean it. If any of you, like, when you are in a lull, if you're like, okay, I, like, can't, like, force myself to do this, I will totally sit with you and do this if you need me to, seriously. Or your sponsor, I'm guessing, would totally sit with you and do this. So I know it's, like, not always easy to, like, force yourself into doing this, but if you can have that discipline, that's awesome that you are so disciplined. Catherine and I talk about that in you all the time. We love that. But if you can, like, get that discipline, you'll be so thankful. And sometimes you really have to, like, fight for it. Like, if you go through, like, a tough season of your business where, like, you're dealing with cancellations or life happens or whatever, sometimes you really have to, like, fight for it. And sometimes you might sit down and do this one week on Wednesday from 3 to 5 and get nobody that responds. And then you have to, like, force yourself to stick with it and do it the next week again. So do any of you guys kind of want to talk about how you deal with, like, when people don't respond or you get no's, like, how you force yourself to, like, stick with it and keep asking? Anyone want to share?
I have just a question, like maybe kind of leading into that.
Yeah.
Seasoned or Catherine, I'm just curious. So a lot of where I need to be branching out to new people, but a lot of my daily follow-ups and scheduling appointments is circling back with people for the follow-up and then further working with their pool of people. So I go back to the profile card, and there's an option on the profile card where they get to say how they prefer to be contacted. Everybody is text or email
For sure.
or Facebook. I would so much rather be on the phone with somebody because it's faster. They're reminded, if you've only met with them once, why they liked you in the first place. But I mean, it takes so much longer to get a response from people. So do you just respect what they say on the profile card? Or, I mean, I've been thinking about in my appointment simply saying, I'm going to call you for a follow-up. Like, I'm going to tell people I'm going to call them and then let them know that based on what information you share in your profile card, that's how I will update you on my promotions, which I guess I don't really have promotions, sort of like a holiday sale, but I'm totally losing the personal contact. So how is anybody else working with that in terms of really respecting their customer, but at the same time being able to keep the activity and the conversation flowing?
I'll let you guys, seasoned ladies.
I have done in the past where there would be people who always check email, and I'm like, well, dude, they're gonna check their email for a week, and
I
so
know.
I'll send them an email, just be like, hey, just wanted to follow up, and I know that Mark, this is the way that is most convenient for you to be contacted. Is it okay if I text you, or would you still really prefer this? Because I think a lot of people choose that based on, oh gosh, I don't know this lady or what she's doing. They have no idea who you are when they fill out that sheet. And 99% of the time they're like, oh yeah, you can certainly text me or whatever. So I would just do that. I would follow up the way that they wanted to be followed up and be like, it's okay if I just give you a quick call. It'll be, I can talk to you really fast.
Okay.
And just see if that works.
Okay. So you're still starting with the initial information.
What they had wanted you to do to begin with. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Anyone else want to share?
I don't have people fill out the whole profile. I'm quick and to the point, so I just want certain information from them.
Okay.
When they're in front of me, if I don't know them, you know, from life, you know, then if it's just a 100% new person, I just ask them how they prefer to be contacted. And then I have a system with my business of how I reach out to people several ways. So I just explain to them what I do. So you're gonna hear from me on Facebook, you're gonna hear from me on email, you're gonna get cards from me. I layer my customers a ton. So they're always hearing from me.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, whether they know me personally or not, they're gonna get to know me personally. And more consistency in your business. They, how do I want to say this? They're just going to contact you the way they want to contact you.
Right. They're just going to pick one of the ways that you're reaching out to them.
So, like, I do monthly specials, and they know that they'll get an email from me, like, day 1 of the new month.
Okay.
They'll get it at the end of the month, too, just reminding. They're going to get a birthday reminder for their birthday special. They're going to get flyers in their reorders. They're going to get a handwritten card from me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I need
like,
to just.
I know I've been in business a long time, but the more consistency and structure you have with your customers, the better. Mm-hmm. And they're going to want to contact you back.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. It's just good to hear it from somebody that's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Anybody else want to ask questions or like share concerns or challenges they've had when it comes to booking? Or seasoned ladies, if you can think of some other tips as far as booking.
Yes, my only concern is I don't ever want to overdo it in contacting somebody. So if I send them like a message via Facebook or a text, and I can either see that they saw it, but they're not responding. It's like, okay, now do I respond? Do I reach out again? But when do I reach out again? Do I give them a week? Do I give them a month? Like, I just don't know. I don't want to be overbearing. I don't want to be like too much. So.
Yeah. Hannah girl, what do you think?
Okay, so we have this discussion a lot because we just like those people. We just want to be like, like respond to us at least. Just say no.
Because everyone knows you can see it on Facebook. Like icon.
No, I know. So what I do is I'm a very confrontational person. I'll wait a week because I'm like, okay, they may just need a week to like think about it or whatever. And then I'll be like, hey, I'm not sure if you saw my message before, but then basically repeat myself, but really would love to hear back from you. You know, just if you're not interested, just let me know. But like, I push it a little bit.
Okay.
And then I just like remind myself in those situations that like what I have to offer is like an amazing product. Like I know I'm so confident in what I have for them, and I know that's gonna like really bless them. And so that just like encourages me to like push it a little bit, you know, because because some people just like, if they're really not interested, I wish they would just tell me no. And so until they tell me no, I feel like I have the freedom to.
What's your response rate after that?
After what?
After you push them, how often do you get an actual response then?
Usually I do.
Yeah, me too.
I
do the same
just
thing.
throwing in that line like, oh, let me know either way.
Yes,
Yes or
exactly.
no.
Yes.
I'll leave you alone, but just give me a sign.
Yeah. And usually I'll like start off by saying like, hey, I don't mean to be stalking you or make you feel like I'm pressuring you, like something like that. Just so that they feel like my intentions are really not to stalk them. But or like even if they don't respond to me, but I know their birthday's coming up or something like that, I'll just layer them like what Catherine does, like in another way to show them that I like care and I want to get together. Okay. And then maybe they'll respond. So.
Another thing you can do, I do this a lot with follow-up. Like every time I sell a new product to somebody, I follow up with what because Mary Kay has 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you're not, I'll send a text, hey, how are you liking your CC cream? Say they don't get back to me within a day or two. I keep track of when I text people and who I haven't heard back from, like a little check mark or whatever kind of system, because it will bother me to know. And if I don't know how they're liking it or disliking it, I just would send them a polite message back, kind of like what Kayla does, saying, not sure if you have my text message or not, but I just want to make sure that you're super satisfied. You know, Mary Kay, the company, has 100% satisfaction guarantee on every single product. Want to make sure you're happy, and I also want to make sure that you're loving your samples that I included. So make it all about them.
Good.
And then if they still don't respond, then just say, hey,
is
is this how you want me to contact you? Or not. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I said I have one customer who had ordered from me. She was on the miracle set, and she like probably bought like $200 at her facial, and then I didn't hear from her for like 3 months after. And I was like, great. She like didn't respond to my text or anything, so I literally just sent her like a really nice love note in the mail, like handwritten thank you note, just saying like, hey, if there's anything I can do, like let me know, and you know I'm happy to help you if this isn't working out. Let me know. And then I heard back from her like 2 days after I sent it. She texted me and was like, hey, I didn't really like this. And so we exchanged it, and now I hear from her every 2 months she reorders. So it's just a matter of like, I think people feel awkward if something doesn't work out. Yeah. It's like, why are you awkward? This is what I love to do, make you happy, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I definitely stress the 100% and making sure that it doesn't affect me at their facials and things like that.
Right.
I just like to stress that because I think that's and then those talk about the graveyard. I heard from someone.
Yeah.
Oh, your graveyard from this store. So that's a good one too.
I think Kayla brought up a good point about like just being reminded of the service that you offer. So I think like in situations like that, like we really have to like just get resold on A, Mary Kay, and B, like the service that we offer. So sometimes we need to remind ourselves like we are selling the #1 selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics for 18 consecutive years. Like those are the products that we're offering. And if you look at Mary Kay price points and compare them to our competitors, our price points are like almost half as theirs. So like we're offering an awesome product, and B, it's affordable. And C, we have like an awesome 100% satisfaction guarantee. So that in itself should really like sell you on Mary Kay products. And then just think about like the service that you offer. So even if somebody does not purchase something from you, like at that facial, they're leaving and they're going home feeling like awesome about themselves. They're feeling like beautiful. And so like, I mean, can anybody think of like a time where you facialed somebody and they walked out being like, wow, this was a waste of my time. Like I didn't enjoy myself. Can anybody think of?
Yes.
You can? Oh, yikes. Okay. Like you were thinking that was a waste of your time, or they were?
They were.
Oh my goodness. They came in and they didn't even want the facial. They're like, I'm not washing my face. Why'd you even come?
I
They
love you.
washed their face.
But it doesn't happen often, right?
No.
Not very often.
Especially when we get an all natural person.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh my
All
gosh.
Coconut oil on my face.
I have my
Okay, I love that.
repair line. Or my miracle set, she stopped using the cleanser. She's like, I'm just gonna use coconut oil instead and use the rest of it.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing.
That's so funny. So this is the deal. If you're brand new and that happens to you, thank you for bringing this up. That probably is very disheartening, but just know if you're new and this happens to you, that's like, it's like so rare that you would leave somebody's face and them thinking like that was a waste of my time. Really, like it does not happen often. So these stories.
I think for the next day in a text. So I'm so glad that you came and tried out our products, and
Yes.
I'm very grateful that you're honest with me.
Yes.
So I haven't heard from her since.
Oh my God.
But I've had a couple of people that didn't buy at their facial, and then like I've just kept them as a great customer, and like over time they've become awesome customers.
Yeah.
You know, some people just need time to process. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, I make a decision on the spot, but I get people aren't like me, so that's okay.
Absolutely.
But I've had, like, I can think of one in particular. She didn't buy a dime at her facial, and like now going forward, she's on the Ultimate Miracle set. She's on yeah. So I mean, she needed just time to process, and that's okay. She's on color too, so it's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
I have to share about Sarah's aunt. So Sarah's aunt came to her debut, which was 3 weeks ago. And she came and she's like, I use all Arbonne products because I sell Arbonne. And she did do a facial, right?
Yeah.
She did do a facial. So she's like, just, I'm like just here to support Sarah. And of course we're like, no problem. And during her individual close, she was like, I'm good on all my skincare, but there's a couple other random things that I'll try. Well, these random things added up to what dollar amount?
130 or something.
Yeah, it's
She got
$130.
calibration set, foundation, stuff like that.
Yeah, and then since then she's purchased a repair line, right? So now she's using her.
She's trying out the volume from the fair line, and then also she bought a ton of other stuff too. So
And she's thinking about being a consultant, right?
yes, if
Oh
she
my
likes this
goodness.
set, she wants to do very
Cheapers.
good.
So never prejudge and never like get too discouraged when someone says, "What's that?"
You can afford our bond. If I was a millionaire, I might
That
try
might be why
it.
she did it, because for the discount.
I just
But
had a
yeah.
conversation with a gal today at a facial, and she was talking to me about the labrador.
Yeah.
And I, like, at first I was like, oh, I don't know all the answers to this, but then I remember somebody posted something, the same question on Facebook, and I, like, my mind just went right back to that, not having a 100% guarantee, not having a personal consultant, and I gave her a couple of those things, and it was a lost subject. It was just, Liberty out the door.
So, okay, next kind of thing I want to go into is leads. Like, where do you get leads? Because that's always like, I feel like the magic question as we become seasoned in our business. So, new consultants, you are in like the best place ever because you have probably a long list of family members, friends, acquaintances on your diamond list that you could add. But as you become seasoned, you might someday feel like, gosh, I've like tapped out of all my family and friends. So can anybody share like where do they get new leads? Parties. Amen to that. That's like the best way to get new leads, in my opinion. Long term is becoming a master at getting bookings from your bookings. Love it. So parties is a great way to get leads. Where else? Coworkers. Awesome.
I have a question before we go too far. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had a lady, she came to my party a week or two ago, and she lives out in Wausau, about 2.5 hours away, and she wants to have a party. She's like, do you know a Mary Kay consultant? And I'm like, no, I'll have a party with you.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to Wausau, and I gave her a deal. I'm like, okay, 2 to 5, you get your half. If it's 5 to 10, I'll give you $100 worth of free product. She's like, that'll be easy. I'm like, oh my God.
So efficient. That's awesome.
But like, is that reasonable to go 2.5 hours?
I would do it. Yeah.
I do it all the
Okay.
time.
I would
So you do.
Do you know what day you're going?
In November 4th.
Shoot, I'm gonna be there 3 days before that.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Just make sure you coach her so you're not wasting your time. So, a week ahead of time. So excited to come up and spend time with you. Like, how many people do you have? Like, just really like contact her, not over contact her, but just make her know that you're taking a lot of your time. You're driving your money, like, so it does.
Perfect.
So it's not like
That's
a
during the
job.
week too. That's it.
Yeah.
Just next Wednesday. What time you gonna try?
Now you're making me want to look. Oh no, 7th.
7th.
Which is a Saturday.
Saturday.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
She used to be like in love with Mary Kay, and then she's like, I just lost a consultant. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. They brought out it's so cool that she loves Mary Kay already.
Yeah.
But they were bringing out the ones that were in the gray packaging, before it was pink.
Oh
Yeah, they
yeah.
were bringing out all of this stuff from like years ago. I'm like, I'm
Wow.
not sure what that would be now.
Wow. Like the compacts?
Like even they had the signature brand. There's Mary
Yeah.
Kay
Oh,
signature.
That was when I first started.
Yes.
Yeah,
those-
they brought that out. I was like,
Oh
this
my
is so
gosh.
cool.
Cool. Oh, that'll be awesome for you. And it sounds like you've also like proactively coached her too on like what she needs to do to get a free product. It's not like she's thinking she could have one person there and get $100 in free product or whatever. So yeah, it's awesome.
That's great.
Just wanted to get an idea on that. Like, it's 2.5 hours. Like, is that?
That's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, I look.
Yeah, you
forward
could
to it.
potentially have a whole new
Yeah.
customer base
Yeah.
over there.
Really.
Or have a new team member and she can have.
And then she,
friends.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Good job.
How she
And-
loves it and loves her consultant and really wants to have it again.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Yes. So we can get leads from parties, from like coworkers. Where else?
Your own customers, like referrals.
Yeah.
Offering like a referral. Like
Do you do this?
I do
Okay.
$25.
Awesome.
So yeah. And I have one customer that like just sends them to my door all the time. I'm like, okay, I'll take them, and she doesn't want to be a consultant, so.
So how do you go about asking for referrals? Like,
I just say it during my facial, like towards the end when we're kind of closing out. I just say like, hey, you know, if you ever want to refer someone to me, I will give you $25 gift certificate if you refer someone. Like it usually happens if I don't book a party right away.
awesome.
Or if they did book a party, I'll still talk about it too. But outside of
That's awesome. Yeah. I need to do that.
Yeah,
I thought you
I
do
know.
That's a good
that.
idea.
Kayla's so good at
I
that.
don't come out and say if you refer someone to me.
Oh yeah, just so they know upfront because everyone's always looking for deals and coupons. You
Yeah.
know?
Well,
So
that
it's
high
like,
five, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
not
like
like
it's
it.
too much.
$25, like if
Yeah.
feel that
But
puts
that
some-
definitely is
something concrete
enticing.
in
yeah,
there.
because they just get a gift certificate from me then. So
Yeah.
it's like cash.
Yeah. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, so referrals, parties, coworkers. Where else do we get leads?
I'm focusing on men right now for holidays. So like you talk to all of your women all the time and some of them will tell you on their profile card, like, oh yes, please contact my husband. But otherwise I'm just going like to all the guy coworkers and the guy friends. And then
That's
when
awesome.
I offer my services there, then I just ask them, do you have any other gift inept guy friends that can use my services? Like this is what I do, you know, it's
Yeah.
complimentary.
If they mark it on their profile and put their like husband, boyfriend, cell phone number, I've never had one turn me down.
Oh really?
Never.
I have
Really?
yeah.
I haven't had any of those contact my husband. I haven't had any of them reciprocate yet, but I only have a few. But like the
Yeah.
random guys, all of a sudden when I started like a week or so ago, it was like, oh yeah, do I do this now? Or like, when do I do this? Like,
I mean,
yes,
Valentine's Day
yesterday,
is
right now.
Right now. Oh my gosh, love that. So guys, what else?
I just have a question. Does anybody have like husbands or whatever that come back to you for, I don't know, like, do y'all do only Christmas gift packages, or
I did Valentine's Day.
would you have like returning male customers that would buy for their wives or girlfriends or whatever, like repeat like over and over and over?
Totally.
I need to figure out how to do that.
You just love on them.
Like for Valentine's, I just texted them and like one said, "Do I give you my credit card number now?" Or I'm like, "Well, I won't charge you until you
Guys
tell me
are
about
so
it."
just
Yeah.
like, make it easy.
So and then
my
I'm gonna
card.
text them too, like when I order all the holiday gifts, you just say, "This is what I'm ordering," and you can go to my website and you can look at the different gifts and
Yeah.
Yeah.
be like stocking stuffers or even something like that. Because like one guy has like 3 girls, so
Yeah.
and a wife.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So I've had a couple guys with this, and what I've noticed with men is like they're kind of stressed out about this whole situation. So I always tell them, I know exactly the products your wife wants. Just tell me how much you want to spend. I'll deliver it to your door. Just have a checker card. And they're like, awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because then they'll just say like 75, 100, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, done. And then I'll like literally to the dollar, I'll make it fit, however that is. And then they're always like, oh, thanks. You know? Because for them to like look through a catalog and try to pick something out, like you just tell them that too. I already know what she wants. She has a wish list with me. That takes like the stress out of it for them. All they have to do is give you the credit card and the dollar amount.
I want to start bringing the wish list to all my appointments. I should
Yeah.
just like get that
Taylor's-
out there
she
as
does
an
that too.
option too,
Yeah.
really. Yeah, I don't want to, I should do that throughout the year and just start cataloging instead of
Yeah.
like trying to get it going before Christmas.
Because then
Because you
it's like
see them at all different times.
How do you make up like a little wish list?
just on the back of like their profile, have them write down, or even like on the back of receipts. I'll be like, okay, so you got this today. What did you like want to get, but you just didn't want to pay for it today? And they're like, oh, this, and this. I love this, and then yeah.
Yeah, you are a pro getting a wish list. Sorry, go ahead.
I've done it at my color consultations I've been doing, where I tell them, we're gonna go through everything that you use today. You tell me if no, it's not for you, if you want it on a wish list, or if you want to get it today. And so then I know where everything falls and what they like and what they don't like.
How does that keep in time limit though? Because I swear my color consultations take up
Yeah, mine are about 45 minutes. I mean, it depends on how much. I mean, if you are doing a party right after that, it's a little different than if you're just meeting with them separately for a color. I mean, it depends on that individual person, I think, too, as to what you can do for time. Or even just find out what their order is, and then that's something you can always text them. You know, try these things. What things would you want on your wish list?
Perfect. Love it. Are there places to get leads? Catherine, where do you get leads?
I just try to be involved in as much as I can. So I'm always trying to do something new or talk to somebody new. So I try to build great relationships and put them on my diamond list, and then I contact them. So whether that is going up to somebody new that you don't know, meeting somebody new at church, going to a new yoga studio, like that's what I do. That's how I work my business. So
that's awesome.
And I just don't let people fall through the cracks. Like I literally, I meet them, I write them down, become Facebook friends with them. I have this whole system.
Yeah, I think going in line with making Mary Kay a part of your life, I would ask yourself, does everyone in your life know that you do Mary Kay? So as you're meeting someone and introducing yourself, and they might ask you what you do, so you would want to say, I'm a beauty consultant with Mary Kay and I do this or whatever. So you want to make Mary Kay part of who you are, a piece of who you are. If that makes sense. Yes.
I have a lot of when I work at Oak Street, I'll have a lot of people friends or people that I've known from high school that would come in that are seniors this year, and they're like, oh, so what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to school and I work 3 jobs. And they're like, oh, where do you work? And I told them my 2 waitressing jobs, and I'm like, and I sell Mary Kay, and they're like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool, especially that they're like, oh, you consider that a job? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So.
That's awesome. That's great that you, that's awesome. And then too, I think Catherine said, everywhere that you do life or do business, they those are people that you can totally offer your service to. So the gym you go to, great place to offer your service to.
How would you do that?
Sarah Frisky, say your story.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I just had a woman come up to me at the gym randomly, I just looked in the days and she told me how much I inspired her. I was having a really crummy day, so it obviously made my day. And so I put together a little gift thing or whatever, and I never really even knew this woman, just kind of saw her in passing. Little thank you card, told her how much she made my day, gave her a couple samples, and then $10 off her first order with me. And then we haven't set up a party yet, but she said she wanted to with she's like, how many girls is too many or whatever. And I was like, all right, 10 maybe, because I'm new. But yeah, so it's just kind of, I at the gym I'm always meeting new people, just in random small conversations and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. That's just it. You're always meeting new people, and I have to say I have some of my best customers that I met from my gym. No joke, when they see me at my worst with well, not at my worst, but looking my worst with absolutely no makeup on and sweaty and whatever. And I know you get a lot of business from your yoga studio, right? Mm-hmm. So
she looks great, but
I know she wears bright red lipstick.
Makeup isn't going anywhere.
Yeah,
because it's Mary Kay.
So I think getting involved as much as you can at like a gym with like customer appreciation events. Like I've done that. I think at a gym you can like network with people and you can offer facials, obviously, like as you get to know them too. Or like I know with a lot of people through my gym, like I established personal relationships with them because maybe we like worked out together, we took a class together or whatever, and then maybe we did coffee or whatever. So I got to know them like personally before offering them a facial or whatever. So that was kind of like my strategy, like with my gym. How do you do it with your yoga classes?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just see these people time and time again. So sooner or later, you just reach out to them and come over or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think a big part of it too, like, is like I don't just go to the gym and like not say hi to anybody and just hop on a treadmill or whatever. Like, you know, you want to like be a people person. So like say hi to people, get to know them, ask them questions about their life. And then when you're asking people questions about their life, they're going to ask you questions about your life, you know?
Just like going at the same time. You get
Yes,
to know
yes,
the
totally.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And Anytime Fitness, I've been working on this one lady. I don't know her name yet, but I've been working on her.
Nice.
I know I've been seeing her for like a year, but I don't know her name. Oh, you lost a lot of weight. And I said, you're doing really awesome. And we just start chit chatting, but I haven't brought up Mary Kay yet, so I'm like working on it maybe tomorrow.
That's awesome.
If she's there.
Oh my gosh, Sue.
I know.
Bring her a little gift package down.
I ship tomorrow. She's there today.
That's
samples to take her food ahead after her workout.
yes, that'll totally make her feel good.
That's a really good idea.
And
Just
just be like,
dates now from
it's
my
been so much
girlfriend's
fun, like getting to know you, and you are like an inspiration to me, and I love it that we see each other here on an everyday basis. So,
Okay, samples.
yeah,
Whatever you want.
I did this at Hands set just because she kind of feels things and you know
That's true.
kind of thing.
yeah. Yay! Let us know how it goes. It'll fill us in.
If I know her name.
Awesome. I love it. So, okay. Anybody else need guidance or need help with anything when it comes to booking? Anybody? Okay. So this is the deal. We're gonna get started on coming up with a diamond list. So, with your partner, create like your own individual diamond list. And maybe give each other ideas if either of you are like having a hard time adding people to it. And my challenge for each of you is to have 30 people on your diamond list. What's that? No, it can be people that you. Oh, yep. It can be people that are already on the diamond.
And I just have a side note. When you're making your diamond list, don't try not to prejudge. When you're making your diamond list, like don't think about somebody and be like, oh, I just don't know if they like Mary Kay.
That is such a good tip.
They don't wear makeup, who cares? If they're a doctor and you're super intimidated to talk to them,
Yeah.
who cares? I've had some of my best customers be people that I was super afraid of.
Yeah.
Like the spiritual side.
You have something hard out right now?
Of course.
Do you have it in? Yeah, people that like your face. I have three. I have a diamond list, so whoever you serve, just be here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me. Or you might be able to hear me. I don't think I could hear you.
So right now we're just making our diamond list.
I have no idea what you're saying. Hang on. I'm gonna see if she has any headphones.
I might can hear you better in here.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to have 30 people. Did you hear that?
Yeah, 30 on our diamond list.
Who do you start with? Like, do you start with, like, when you go, if you're making one from scratch, who do you start with?
I keep like a running diamond list in my phone, so I kind of update it as I go. So I don't usually like just sit down and make one. But I've started to do like some Skype facials. So sometimes when I sit down and try to think of more people, I'll think back towards like people that I knew in high school or growing up or in college that I don't live near. And try to do a Skype facial with them. Or, because still in Michigan, I don't know a ton of people, so I don't really have more names that I can add here. But I just kind of think of like people I've met but haven't really like thought of, if that makes sense. Like because sometimes I'll meet people and it won't cross my mind, and so I just sit and try to think of like who would fall in that category.
I think what I'm going to do for part of mine is because I am moving back to the town where I grew up, but I've been gone away from there for 6 years. So there's some people that I still keep in touch with. And there's obviously, I mean, it's a military town, so there's going to be new people there.
Oh, wow.
But I think I'm going to make like a category for like church and like old friends and whatever, and have like spots that I will fill, you know, like touch base whenever I get there.
Totally.
I think, I don't know. I mean, my family is a lot of my customer base, so I don't know. I'll put some of them down, but I think that's what I want to do is like just so I'm putting myself out there. Like my dad's a preacher, so that could be one of the things. Like we've been there a few times, but they don't really know me.
Right.
So I'm gonna make a church column, and I'm thinking like new doctor's offices because myself, Davis, and Dane are all gonna need new doctors when we get there.
Yeah. And those are great where you can just take in like a little goodie bag with a sample in your business.
Right.
And say like, thanks so much for helping me today. Here's this or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put 5 spots for my church because it's kind of small. So if I get more than that, I'll be happy. But if I get 5, then I'll be glad. I'll be happy to start with 5.
Is your family down in Louisiana is where you're going, right?
Wait, say that again?
Are you going to Louisiana? Is that where you're moving?
Yeah.
And does your family live there?
Did you say, did they live there?
Yeah, like do your parents and your extended family live there?
Yeah.
That could be a cool way to just like go to them and say, hey, like I'm trying to get my business started here. Would you hold a party for me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I just moved, so I'm trying to think of things that would help me.
Okay. So okay, I'm gonna fill in some old friends that I know that I could talk to down there. Stephanie. I'm just trying to think of who I would know, and I'm like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, is your son gonna be in school there?
Do what?
Is your son like old enough to be in school there?
No, not for another year.
Okay. Does he go to daycare or do you watch him?
No, he just stays home with me. But you know what? He is gonna start taking dance. So his dance class is an A.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good idea. And I do know some of the teachers there already, so I'm writing their names down.
Nice.
I have 11 right now.
Does that include like the blank spaces you put for the church and stuff?
Okay, so with that, 19. And then I have a group for family referrals.
Nice.
Which more with those.
Where are you guys? Will you have a house down there? Did you get a house?
We're gonna be staying with my mom for a while, and we're gonna save as much money as possible, and then hopefully, like whenever we get our taxes back, we can dump a bunch of money into like a down payment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have potential real estate agent.
Well, I know Liz, when she moved, took Brielle and just went around and gave out little like handouts to the neighbors to meet them. So I don't know if that might be something you could do either in your parents'
Yeah, for sure. I can do that around my mom's neighborhood because I don't know the people that live around there anymore. And you said you would do like, well, I guess that would fall under church, but you say you're trying to connect with your ladies from your Bible study?
Yeah, I'm doing a women's Bible study on Thursday mornings. I've been doing it for like a month or two now. And just as I get to know more of them, I just start bringing it up and say, I think them are mothers of young kids, so they need it. Like, they need some pampering, and I get to offer that to them. So.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14, 25.
Nice.
Blank spots. And that's not counting like the neighbors. Because I could go around to my sister's houses too.
Yeah.
I could go knock on their door. Help me hand out these books.
Yeah. You should ask Liz kind of what she said and what she gave them. Because I haven't done that, and I wouldn't know exactly what to say.
Yeah, I'll ask. Another thing I'm going to be combating down there is Mary Kay is very prevalent down there. I would say it's like a highly saturated field, but it's a lot of like, oh, let me sign up and then I'm not really going to do anything with it.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that I can, you know, like show them what I've learned up here, you know, with all the little, you know, like chocolates in the bags and like high fives and that kind of stuff. I have never seen anybody down there do that.
Yeah.
So I have 5 siblings, so if I go around to all their neighbors' houses, I could definitely do that.
And they all live down there?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you excited to be going there?
I am. I'm going to miss it here, but I don't know. I'll be glad to live by my mom again.
Yeah, I bet.
So under my doctor's list, I'm gonna write down, like, one of my friends works for a home health place, like a hospice kind of home health place. I'm gonna write that down because she's one of my customers. So maybe I can like get in with all of her coworkers.
Yeah. You could do, like, you could offer her like a fun party, like a spa party or something.
Yeah.
Or, like, doctors need like satin hands and stuff.
For sure. Let's see. This is a good list. I'll need to fill it in, but I'm excited. I feel more prepared now. Huh.
Are you guys supposed to do anything after we make our diamond list? Like, are they still all just making theirs?
I think they're all still making theirs.
Okay.
My mom just messaged me that she just bought her train ticket. Her and my dad are coming up to help us move, and they're riding the train.
Nice. That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah. Excited. I feel like these next 3 weeks are gonna go by fast. All right, we're gonna book for 10
Yeah.
minutes. We're gonna book for 10 minutes. So, did anybody get 30 people? We were better factories. We were too. Anybody have 30? Yay! Good job. You do? Yeah.
No, I was busy.
You have 30?
Yeah, but some of them would be like a relayering
Okay.
because they have not booked yet.
Yes. Okay.
So you're not
Okay. So take actually 9 minutes and send out as many booking texts as you can. And the team that gets the most bookings, each of you guys will get a full set of all the new holiday products.
What?
That's like number one team. So you have 9 minutes. But this is
My big
okay, so we have 9 minutes to send out as many booking texts as we can. And whatever team has the most bookings in 10 minutes, we each get a full set of the new holiday products.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know how this is really gonna work for me.
Whatever you can. Well, that's great. I'm still proud to be your partner no matter what.
Yes! When you fucking use your clapper. Yes. I knew it was hard to make her. I love it. Catherine.
Yes.
But you got all the cookies, right?
I didn't get any. I did get the one, and then I had a bunch of people that couldn't make it that were like, "Oh, that'd be so fun." And I said, "Well, this is gonna be a monthly thing. I will absolutely keep you posted."
Sweet.
Yeah. So there was definite interest.
Line them up.
For sure. Yeah. So it'll be November maybe. Or I'm gonna book them.
Perfect. Okay.
No, I got plenty.
Every time I order from you, Marty, you give me a new pen. I'm like,
I know.
bonus.
I really took you.
I'm like, I'm not handing these out to anybody.
People probably have their own stash.
It's not money.
No, I probably want your two.
I think I covered.
Works down here. My phone does not work in her basement.
Yay, I'll do this for you.
I sent out a bunch of messages, but don't send whenever I go upstairs.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's my partner. Good job. I love this. Stephanie, what is your booking? You crazy lady. Okay, sweet.
I feel like it's maybe easier for me though because I have so many friends that.
No way, girl.
I'm no dummy.
One more minute. Zach, do you guys have a date pinpointed? Working on it still. I'm so sorry. No, I don't care. You got a bookie? Send it. When is it? When is it for?
Friday morning.
It's Friday morning. Yay! Okay, 7:45. Bam. Oh my gosh. Okay, Kayla has one official. Do you have one official yet?
Well, she just asked me for next Thursday.
Yay!
That counts.
Yeah. You just, oh my god. Okay. We have to have like a tiebreaker. This is
I got one.
Oh, we got one.
Jess got one.
Jess got one. Okay, who else officially has one now? Yes, I'm gonna count that. 1, 2. Okay, so for Marissa and Jess and Stephanie, Liz, and Sarah and Shelby, and Sarah and Kayla. So this is the tiebreaker. So until noon tomorrow, whatever team has the most bookings. Yeah.
So just text you.
Or yeah, post on the Facebook page or text us.
Did you hear that, Jesse?
Tomorrow to get the most booking.
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully everybody else gets bookings. People responded. Okay. Was this helpful, you guys? Yes. Was anybody stretched outside of their comfort zone? Oh my gosh.
And this thing. So yeah.
Yay. Okay, so Red Jackets, I'll see you next Tuesday at Nakashima's. I'll see, oh yeah,
Saturday.
I'll see some of you at the workshop on Saturday at 9 a.m.
Where's this place? Saturday night at Star Dinner.
And then I'll see some of you at the Star Dinner, the Red's Dinner. What?
Saturday.
It is at January, the Beauty of Studio.
I really don't know if that's on
Wait, it's not at the Rock Garden?
It's at James Mary Kay Studio. Yeah, I'll text out details about for those of you that are going to the workshop and the dinner on Saturday.
Weird.
So I'll see some of you Saturday. Red's next Tuesday.
And then I might have the shared office.
Zip it! With who?
Her name is Amanda Barreto.
I think we're done.
Okay, let's do this challenge.
Yeah.
You want the prison
As soon
thing.
as, I swear, as soon as I go upstairs, all my text messages are gonna go through, and then I'll start getting all these.
Okay, let me know how it goes, and I'll let you know if I get any more.
Okay.
Okay, have a good night.
Bye.